Hello, this is Terry from Fabric Junction, and I'm here today with another quick, easy quilt for you. We call it a modern 10 rail because it's similar to the rail fence, but it's got a little modern twist on it because we're going to use 10-inch squares. With that, here is our lovely quilt, and you need to take a look at the quilting on it. The staff did a great job of adding a modern design to our modern quilt. The quilt is actually 6 blocks by 7 blocks, so you will make 42 blocks. With that, we used 2 packages of our 10-inch squares. You get all 21 colors. They're in both, and they're just beautiful fabrics from Northcott that we put in this quilt. So now to show you what I did. Here I have a stack of 4, because I generally cut most of my stuff when I'm repeating something real simple like this in a stack of 4. So I layer my 4, I get my shape cut, I place it on here, move it around, I line up on my left side, and I line up straight across the bottom. And what I'm going to do here then is I'm going to cut 2 2-inch strips. 2 and 4. Now we mix them up. I take my 2-inch strips and I put them together. Just lay them together so I have them out here. And then I take what's left of my rectangle and I'm going to sew. And when I do that, I just pick one of the colors and I'll sew it on the left and the right side the long way. This is a project that's easy to chain sew so that you can just mix and match your pieces. And as you can see, I match. There's no rhyme or reason. I just want a great variety of combinations. Now I'm going to do the other side. So all I have to do is make sure I grab the same one. Now if you noticed, as I was sewing, sometimes I was off a little bit there. I wasn't worried about it because we need to trim these up to a 9-inch square. So the next step, once you have them all sewn, is to press so we get them all pressed. And then square them up. And I actually can square them up using my shape cut, or you can grab a ruler. You can see I am 9 inches tall, so I need to be 9 inches wide. So to clean off those uneven edges, I trim a little bit on my left, and then I go to 9 on my right, and there's my square. Now I'll do that to all 4 that I have sitting here. There we go. My shape cut is getting old and it's got little bitty nicks and stuff in it. One more. I have my beautiful 9-inch squares. And to lay them out, one across, give a quarter turn, one up. And I lay it out in my rows. For here I'm just going to show you a short one. A little hard to mix these up because of my colors. Oh, let's see if we mix it up a little bit like that. But you get the idea. You want your rails going across and the next one up and down. Start your next row. And I sew the quilt together in rows, as you can see on our finished quilt, that it's done in rows. And I laid out 6 across, and there are 7 rows. Then you put your top together, and your quilt is done. Quilt it, bind it, and you have a beautiful quilt for anyone to enjoy. Thank you for watching our videos, and check out our website at junctionfabric.com, where you will find our 10-inch square packs that you can put in this beautiful quilt.